Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm just going to be giving you a tutorial on how to VOD review. So as you can see, this is the most recent dream hack. I should be repping TQ, the Polish player, absolutely destroying, but he's more of a consistent player, which overall makes him a better player. But you know, I won't be like VOD reviewing all of it will give me a lot of info, but you know, I want to kind of fit in one video. So I found Vortex as the highest placing person with like a high kill win. He got 14 kills against the best lobby and a win. Like, really? That is insane. So, if you think about it, as long as the person you're VOD reviewing has kills and a win, you can kind of, you know, there's more to like, there's more juice to it. Like, if they die off spawn, you're not going to learn much, and if they don't get that many kills, you can kind of, you know, get better at placing, but, you know, you just got to see where this guy's gone insane. So let's get straight into it. So, as you guys can first see, he played all 6 games, obviously. He won 1. His average elims was 3. His average placement was 35. Like, remember, high tier lobbies, it's very hard to get good placement. As you can see, TQ didn't even have that much of a good placement when you compare him to Fury. But, I mean, the kills really talked for themselves. Just in general, TQ I would say is the better player, but you know, we want to get some juicy VOD reviewing gameplay. So let's get right into this 14 kill dub by Vortex. Okay, so as you guys can see, he's a Pleasant Park player, which a lot of pro players do kind of love. So first in VOD reviewing, I would say you kind of need to pay attention to everything. You need to pay attention to if they're switching mats, how they're building the mats, how they're conserving their mats. Are they doing piece control? Are they not using piece control? When are they healing? When are they baiting? You literally need to look at everything. This might get overwhelming, but when you're in a fight, they can only do so many things at a time. And you know, as a person who's just watching, you guys are looking at their mistakes and what they've done right to learn, and how they got their kills, how they got the placement, how they got the win. And you know, there's only so much that you can like see from one player. So you know, you kind of, so a lot of people have been landing Pleasant Park. So I analysed Pleasant Park by just thinking there's a vault, which is probably the most overpowered vault. There's a boss, which is like the Doom's Domain thing, but I would say most people aren't using the mythics that you get from it, just coming to the vault. And also the fact that there's an upgrade bench, you can just, you know, a lot of people landing. It's kind of risky, but you know. Okay, let's get right into Vortex. So let's be honest, he's not got the best loadout. So normally you'd be looking at his late game or early game first. Let's just quickly check what he's done. Has he been scared off by someone? Has he... Oh god, damn, this guy does love the risk reward, doesn't he? Landing right at Doom's Domain. Okay, so after like 3 minutes of looking, I finally found it. It does take a while, and VOD reviewing isn't the most fun, but guess what? It's gonna make you better. You know, you've realised what they do wrong, what they do right, you add it to your gameplay. So he looks like he's a very high risk reward player, and it does seem to work out, because I mean 12 kill dub, but not everything's as good as you might think. Like, he gets very scuffed off early game. It just shows how much of a good player he is, even though scuffed RNG is a thing because of not 100% chest spawn rate. The best players will always still win. So he's gone for the guaranteed floor loot, which is very smart of him. Now he's going for the barrels. And he kind of loots around. You also, like, if you want to copy someone's route, you just kind of want to see what they're doing, like what route they're taking to get as many things as possible, as quick as possible, because, you know, early game is, the quicker you're looting and getting the best possible loot, the better. So here you can kind of see he's minimizing any risk of getting killed by, like, blocking himself everywhere. Probably not going to have to do it in, like, qualifiers or semi-finals even, but you just need to do it in the, like, top tier lobbies. Yeah, and he just gets very scuffed loot. You can kind of see what he's doing. He's just trying to escape. He doesn't want to engage the fight. I mean, I don't blame him. Having a grey SMG and bloody blue pistol, it's not really good. It's not really good. In fact, it's kind of bad. Yeah, so if this guy can win with grey SMG and a grey AR off spawn, I'm sorry, but come on, man, never complain at RNG if this guy's managed to do it. Okay, let's just, you know, he just probably starts rotating out because he doesn't want the action with this loot. Well, actually, he might do. Okay, so that's not much better. Okay, let's kind of skip it to the first kill because sometimes it's just, you know, walking around the map, rotating out if you're scared. Damn, okay, let's go back to where this engagement started. Okay, so he just sees a player trying to... Surely he doesn't just ignore the rest of it. Oh, I think it got, like, taken out. Oh, it's a bug. So he goes fully aggressive. I mean, I don't think you could really disengage at that point, but just engaging with this loot isn't the best idea, especially when you're against a lobby of pro players, where the chances of killing a pro player with bad loot is even lower. Luckily, he's good enough. Question is, did he get lucky? Okay, so he boxes him, doesn't really work. He tries to find an angle, boxes him, isn't really enough. He escapes too quick through the floor, which is why sometimes you should use a cone. Because, you know, when you're placing into someone's box or ramp, you're going to get the piece control, but you can escape down if it's his floor. Cone, there's not much they can do apart from read it outside, but that takes a bit of time and effort. So he just goes in full. Damn. Okay, so he used the AR in the best way possible by just getting up close and just spraying it. Because, you know, with a... Okay, so this guy didn't really have... Well, actually, he did have a pump. Okay, okay. I see you, Vortex. You're pretty insane, huh? Okay, so... He's looking much better than he was. He's got some heals to his name. He's got a crash pad. I mean, one's not going to do that much, but I mean... It's probably the best option that he has right now. Okay, let's skip to the second engagement because there's many to go through and I don't want this video to take like 40 minutes long. Okay, I always like to start at the start of the engagement because that's when, you know, you realize what pro players do before they get into a fight. Do they get a surprise attack or do they do the surprise attack? You know, a lot of players love to do that because, you know, you get a free beam off basically. God, this guy. Come on, where did you start the engagement? Don't tell me it's the entire... God! What just happened there? He got another kill even though it didn't show that. I don't know. Let's go back, like... Okay, so he gets... They see each other. He tries to snipe him. Tries to crash pad to him, but doesn't really work. I mean, he looks aggressive, so probably hit him for some starter damage. Player outlines on. Okay, not one of those bugs again. Nameplates on, I guess. Close. Okay, so it's Thomas HD. He's not actually that low. I don't know, maybe he just wants an impact because his loot isn't looking the best. I mean, I reckon he can still carry that to late game, but clearly not. He's not doing it. Okay, so Thomas HD is getting the piece control off. This is a good fight. Good pro player fight. Vortex is insane though, guys, like, really. 14 kill dub on a pro player lobby. It just takes so much skill. Just the confidence that this guy has. It's just insane. He's just W keying a pro player as if it's nothing. Okay, so these are just guys who are quite experienced, so they all want to take each other's pieces, but they don't want to give away pieces, so it's quite a long fight. Getting the angles. You see how then neither of them are 50-50, in which happens in like low skill level lobbies. People just run into each other. I mean, he did kind of 50-50 the AR. He went in very close, but I don't think he would have survived if he just went for the passive play style. Here, they're kind of, you know, he's W keying here because there's like such a high chance that he'll kill him, and he manages to find the kill. Now he gets third partied, or is getting third partied. Question is, will he push? Will he wait? Oh, Benji Fishy loving the car. Okay, he's gone. Come on, take the shockwaves, don't take the sniper. I mean, I'm not a fan of the sniper, but guess. Okay, yeah, my guy. I'm not a fan of the charge, but I mean, if you can use it, then totally go for it. Wave advice, just chilling there, vibing. Oh, no way does he go for the play. Now he's just confused where the other player's gone. He doesn't have many mats to his name. Might want to be looking for some. Apart from that, I think he's pretty safe. He's confident with the charge because he's picked over the green one, then I reckon he's chilling. Obviously, it's not enough though. He's gonna W key. Or is he? Okay, so this is probably where the next engagement's gonna occur. Wow. Sneaky. Damn. Wow. You can tell the other player's panicking. I mean, he really should be. Oh. Now they're like equal HP, okay. So this is where this is a good thing a lot of players don't do. So if you just saw, there's like he's fighting with one player, he gets him low. A lot of lower skilled players will keep on going till they get their kill. Sometimes that is the good decision. Here it's really not. The other guy's spraying, just trying to get one of the kills. So you know, for Vortex to just stop and just kill the player who's fully W keying is just the best decision making, I guess, that you could have done that. Now he just takes his pieces and takes it slow. You know, you gotta look at the like little bits of VOD reviewing, like, oh, nice. As you can tell, just did the ramp flip. Oh, tries to take it. He's so aggressive, like, he's not the highest health, but he's still so aggressive. And confident, really. It does come down to confidence. Okay, so here you can tell his mats are looking okay. They're not terrible, but they're not brilliant either. So I'm reckon he's going to push someone because he gets a kill soon. I don't know, but honestly, Vortex is insane, guys. Builds up. I don't think he knows. Oh, right. Never mind. I thought the player was right there, but never mind. Oh. Surely he catches sight. Yeah, he does. Now he's trying to go in for the quick, easy beam. Does it work? Oh my gosh. Okay. This point you do want a W key. He was a white HP. Oh. Surely this is nice. Easy kill. The free laser and then just the finish up. Oh. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why he's using the mythic weapon, but I guess it's working out for him. I'm not a fan of any mythic weapons apart from the silver board, Because, you know, Silverboard's basically infinite shockwave slash crash pads, apart from the obvious cooldown time, which is annoying, but I reckon it's still amazing. Because it kind of works out for every zone. Crash pads and shockwaves aren't going to last you every zone, you know what I mean? Which is why some players actually land near the planes on purpose, or jets. So he's just rotating in. Notice how he's going around the players, well, around the kind of players that are surrounding him. He doesn't really want to get held or anything. Like, some players will still be looking back into zone to look for him, but he's nowhere to be found. Okay, you see some bandages. Nice, nice. Personally, I love to stay in zone because sometimes it can just give you free placement, because you're not going to find many players in zone, and if you're a later rotator, you can just get some free placement, maybe even kills if you see someone further in zone and you just spray them. Okay, this is quite risky, I don't know. Maybe it's not as risky in pro gameplay, but could have got sniped there. Clearly didn't, and clearly it's working out for him because you saved mats. Okay, so this is where he gets the next skill. What does a vortex go for? Just rotates through the water. Now he's probably going to try and get another surprise attack. All these pro players are going for surprise attacks, notice it. It's basically 3 damage before a fight, and it just gives you more confidence to push. Like, this guy, he lost his entire shield, and now he's basically whited, therefore it's just very easy for him to finish off the kill. I'm not saying it's impossible for the other player to kill him, as you could see there, he could have actually died. Or even being one pumped if the other players like absolutely cracked out of their mind, but works out for him. Works out. Okay, so the zone's just getting smaller and smaller, as you see. Now he's blocking himself because he's probably seen a player out there, or at least thought he saw a player. Gotta hate the bugs. There's so many bugs with replay mode. Okay, he sees the players saw him, so he's not gonna try and sneak up because he has been spotted. Okay, this player's white, so he's kinda lucky there in that form. Could just be pushing up. Oh, well. Bullied. Absolutely bullied. I really don't know why he's holding onto that mythic weapon. I would have thrown it for the shockwave, surely. Unless he just wants to fire out and then he's going to swap it out. I mean, I would understand that decision as well. Okay, so this guy is not an early rotator. He is probably like a medium rotator or a late rotator, because, you know, early rotators would have already gone. Unless he's just waiting for people to build a turtle for him. Because, I mean, he doesn't really have that many mats. Okay, so he's getting a few mats on the way. Okay, he's actually not doing too bad because he can collect all the wood pretty much on the way to zone. But, I mean, he's still not got too many mats on his name, so it's good that he's good at getting impacts, because he definitely would have needed them in this game. Remember, guys, if you are not subbed, or if you have not liked the video and you do enjoy the content and appreciate the effort put into these videos, make sure to do so, because they do take a while. Could be trying to get better as a player, but nah, content for you guys. I want to get you guys better. I want to get an amazing community like you guys are. Okay, so here, a lot of players do actually love the pyramid. They just scout around and decide whether to rotate, whether to, I don't know, help. Well, if someone's getting sprayed, to help out in spraying. And remember, guys, if you make a mistake in a game, like let's say you get lobby focused, it might not, well, it probably won't be your fault, but there might have been a rotation path which would have been better and like decrease your chances of getting focused. So there's always something that you could have done better for the outcome of your game to go better. Obviously you can't predict zones, so you can't get mad at yourself getting very far away from the zone, but you know, maybe your rotations could have been better, I don't know. So here he's trying to get a pick. Oh, he sees someone's white and unfortunately does not connect. Okay, so how does he go and move this zone? Because this is probably the most stacked thing it's gonna be. Like, there's players everywhere. And notice how all the pro players seem to be like around the middle. They're never in center zone because they just get lobby focused. You want to be at the very edge. And you can kind of see dead side coming out here because this is like the very top of the thingy whole map, or like top right, and all these players have just come from around, which basically is what dead side is. Dead side's basically where the like least of the map is above it, really. Okay, so he decides to shockwave. Okay, so he's a bit of a mid-rotator. He's not rotating all, like as soon as the next one's shown. He's not late because he's not waiting for other people to, I don't know, place crash pads. Oh, and he's getting lobby focused, which is what happened in my game as well. Oh, this is annoying. Come on, man. Will it load on? I don't think it will. Okay, so he's very scuffed. No way does he make it out alive. I mean, he does win, so I guess, yeah, but this is like such a bad situation. He's getting scuffed up by the entire lobby. Manages to escape it, heal, like, this is why this guy is insane. Manages to connect, manages to nearly get the kill. Like, this guy, he has such bad HP, but he's working as if he had like a lot, you know what I mean? Oh, bro, he's playing as if he's on 300 health, damn. 300 health, by the way, don't bully me. Bro, he's so aggressive. Like, one shot from a purple or gold pump and he's dead. He's still going aggressive as hell. Maybe he wants to get in the player's mind, making them think that he's high, but he's actually not. And absolutely pooped on. Oh, this guy's insane. He got the impacts. The health isn't really there, but I mean, he got a refresh. He got some mats, I guess. Okay, so what does he do in this kind of zone? Okay, so he tries to take, well, he does take control of his entire box because that is probably the best thing he can do. He shockwaves. This time he was a bit of a late rotator. I do respect it. You see, I really agree with his play style. Sometimes you gotta do the late rotation, sometimes the early, sometimes the mid. Which is the player I am. There's some people who always stick to late or early. Okay, he should really place a wall next to him right now, did he? Or not? Maybe he wants to get a few picks. Okay, so you can see his map conservation is pretty insane. Tries to conserve as many as mats as possible. But then again, if you look at pro level gameplay, just let me stop a minute. If you look at pro level gameplay, you can always see that they're not conserving them too much. Like, he could have easily done a top where it's just like 2 mats per like going forwards or backwards or going up or down, but they're still kind of protected because they're just good enough to get an impact frag when they need to. You know what I mean? So as you know, VOD reviewing is very important. Okay, so here he was doing the cheaper top, which I do respect it. He's not got that many maps. He goes in, and it's easy as that, guys. People are in shambles when it comes to late game. So much easier to get kills. Early game, everyone just knows what they're doing. They have to focus on one player, not the entire lobby. Like, look at this. He's doing it insanely efficiently. I mean, he's still using a decent amount of mats, but he just gets refreshes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He gets refreshes after refreshes. Nice, nice. And another kill. Well, okay. Oh, this is scuffed. I got one of these zones in my dream hack. Oh, God. But I died. I died to it. It was too bad for me to survive it. Damn. Benji. Benji goes down to Vortex. Damn. Damn. He got the best item in the game, in my opinion. Drops the pump. Or the purple pump. Takes the gold. And he's just scouting around. He's using his in-game audio to find out where everyone is. Absolutely poop. Just... Oh my gosh, he nearly actually killed him. Never mind. But I mean, he manages it. He manages. He's managing to drag those mats on. He's getting the impacts. They're not giving him that many mats, but you know what? He manages. He manages. He moves. Look, look at him. He's literally scouting around everywhere all the time, which is the thing a lot of lower skilled players don't do. They just, you know, walk forwards with the zone, make sure they don't die to zone, whatever, even though they should be worrying about, you know, different things like knowing where players are, because let's be honest, it's much harder to die to zone than it is to a real player. Real players obviously have brains. The zone doesn't really have brains. It just kind of, it even tells you where it's going. So I reckon you should focus more on getting killed to players. I get killed by zone quite like basically none of the time unless I get scuffed by zone. I need to improve on it, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. He's still playing aggressive and confident. This is a difference. This is the difference, guys. He just goes in. He knows he's gonna hit the shot. He gets quite scuffed. Well, guess what? He pulls it off. A 14 kill dub in a pro players game lobby. He went from bloody grey SMG, grey AR to a golden pump, Scar, Minty. Like this is the pro play, guys. You need to VOD review. Like I learned so many things from just watching. Even I sometimes even watch VOD reviews, like whether that's your fellow Arab or Monster D-Face. I watch a lot of VOD reviewers, and that's basically how I've learned to VOD review. And now I'm passing on my knowledge to you guys. So basically this is quick VOD review of me VOD reviewing, and there's many more things to take into account which I just didn't, because, you know, kind of focusing on talking while VOD reviewing, you know, sometimes it's just better to focus on yourself. But I reckon I did a few things that were pretty useful for you guys. So anyways, just to sum up, you want to look at the players' mats all the time, and what, like, maybe the player you're watching is getting aggressive when they have low mats to get the refresh quick. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're a passive player. Maybe they're an aggressive player. Do they land aggressive on a named location, or do they land in the middle of nowhere? Do they like play a passive game or a W key game? Do they kind of split it? Do they like early rotate, late rotate? Do they switch mats when they're getting sprayed? It's like there's so many things. A lot of people think Fortnite, you basically win, that's it. It really isn't. It's not that easy. And also a lot of times you think just because you play you're gonna get better. Guys, you need to VOD review. You need to see what you're doing wrong, improve it. You need to see what pro players are doing right, implement it. This is the way you get better at Fortnite. So yeah, basically my homework to you guys is VOD review, at least one game per week. That doesn't sound like a big homework, but guess what? If you just get a consistent one game a week, like, then increase it. If you enjoy VOD reviewing, go for it. VOD review a game every day. If you don't enjoy it so much, try to at least 3 or 4 times a week, but start with at least one a week, because you know, one a week is gonna improve you so much, even if it's like just one a week, I guess. Like, you know, guys, I can't really decide what's best for you. I just reckon that I recommend at least once a week, and if you just do it every day, then, you know, you'll gradually get better. Obviously you do need to practice in your own way. Like, you're not gonna become the best by watching players, But then again, if you just look at VOD reviewers, let's say your fellow Arab, he's a VOD reviewer. He spent a lot of his time VOD reviewing, telling, coaching, Destiny Jesus, same thing. Bro, these players might VOD review for a job and spend so much time, but as long as they get their mechanics down and a bit of thingy, just their own game sense, they just get so insane. Like, your fellow Arab pops off. Do you think he spends as much time as Mongrel with them lot? No, it's because he's got a big brain, analysing Fortnite pros, knowing what to do, etc. Like, you know the vibes, okay. So I really hope you guys take something very good from this video. And, I'll see you later. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment if I forgot maybe one part of the VOD reviewing process. And I'll see you later. Have a great day.